Alright, for the last time, I hope. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Cool Breeze, and here we are. We're back in KC Kingdom Come Deliverance, the original. Now, we are at the second set of charcoal burners, where I originally lied to them about killing the cutthroats that are looking for Gen-Xer. And we are going to go and confront those cutthroats. I don't know if this is going to... I don't know if I'm going to survive it. It's not going to be... I got to fight two guys. And Henry's skills still aren't quite up to par. See, I had uninstalled and reinstalled the game because the how do I explain it? I believe the camp is here. If I try and use this, save and quit, and then reload the game while I'm recording, for some reason, the game will put itself onto my internal graphics card and I can no longer record it. I don't know why it's doing it. It doesn't make any sense. So, even if I don't start the game before I start recording, it does the same thing. And there is nothing in the settings to direct which screen I want it to be on. And yeah, I can't find a fix for it. So that's what's going on. Now, fairly certain that mark I showed on the map just a moment ago is where we're going to find the camp of those two guys. Now, I do believe in the last video, I may have already lied to the charcoal and found told Gen-Xer I would find these guys and kill them. That's what I think. I'm not 100% sure on that. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. That does not look good. That looks like fucking... Fuck that. The hell with that, man. We're not doing that. Okay, I heard them. I heard them.
What do we do then? Sit tight and keep watch. Sooner or later that boy will turn up.
There's another thing I've been forgetting.
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
Is feeding the dog so we can get our skill up.
That's a good boy.
Because if you remember, with Teresa, I had commands like seek, aggressive, whatnot. I don't have any of that right now. So, my guess is it's because his skill's not up. Alright. So, here we go.
Who's there? What was that noise?
Greetings, my good man. May I ask you a question?
Ask first, then I'll ask you something.
Really? Good then. We're looking for Gen-Xer, a stable boy at a nearby stud farm. Have you seen him anywhere?
I was just about to ask you two the same thing. I'm looking for him too.
Then it's a pity neither of us has found him yet.
Thank heavens I've found you, though. I imagine you two might be able to tell me something about Neuhoff.
I don't know if I can do
I
this.
see. Well, we can give you a little demonstration of what happened there.
Okay.
Lost your wings.
I can't believe I didn't take.
Gonna weak at the knee.
I can't believe I didn't take that guy out, man.
Was it worth it?
I got good hits on him and I didn't take him out. Should I ambush them? Should I not bother talking to them and just try and kill them? I don't know what to do.
Hey-o.
I don't know what to do. Because our skills just aren't good enough to handle two guys at once. And I don't think it's got anything to do with me. If I could sneak up on them and kill one from behind. The only thing I think I could do is attack them. So try and lob an arrow at one, the one that doesn't have the helmet on. Try put an arrow in his head before they know I'm there. And take them out. I don't see any other option right now. Or I go and lie to the charcoal burners and say I dealt with the pair. I heard their voices.
But then there's more taking a cut.
You didn't mind before when you hooked up with that, what's his name? Holy?
Pious. Yeah, and a treacherous bastard he turned out.
Shit.
You're dead. You get what for? Christ.
Yes! So I think that was the way to do it. I guess I don't need to talk to them. All right. What did we get? Bardish. Mercenary's Bedfeller has a 45 damage. All right. Well, there you are, buddy. Okay, let's head back to the camp. Report these guys as dead. And we'll go see Gen-Xer. Alright, let's go.
Yeah.
That was great. I don't know how that guy saw me. But still, it kind of worked out in our favor because the other guy was a little bit late getting there, allowing me to put 2 arrows in him. And, you know, saw it. I thought that went rather well.
Hey, shh. Come in. I know something.
God be with you, good sir.
You know something about Ginger?
I might have heard something, and if you share a bit of silver with me, I might share what I know.
Well, nah.
I'm investigating a crime, not bartering for a chicken.
Well then, I'm sure you've got some silver on you. Just give it to me, and it'll be a done deal.
And what if I bashed your face in and had you dragged off to the stocks in Rat Eye?
No need for that. All I wanted was a bit of silver, and instead I get the whip.
Spit it out, will you?
Well, fine. I've heard that they're hiding him in some remote cottage at the edge of the forest on the way to Uzhitz.
That didn't hurt too much now, did it?
May the Lord watch over you.
I lost reputation. Hey, buddy. Talking to you.
Good day to you. What do you need?
I've taken care of those 2 cutthroats.
You don't look like you've been in a fight.
What do you
You don't
mean?
believe me? Go and see for yourself.
All right, all right. All that matters is they've been taken care of.
They're dead.
Look at me.
So, what was it you wanted to tell me?
Ginger was here, but the lads hid him away somewhere. I suppose there's no need for that anymore. He's in no danger now, is he? And nor are we.
That's right. You're safe now.
All right. They're hiding him nearby. A little way along the route to Uzhitz, there's a path to the right leading to a spring. From there, you'll find an overgrown trail to a ruined hut.
Finally, some useful information. Thank you, charcoal burner.
Good luck to you.
Alright. I'm hurt and overweight. Makes sense because of the armor I swiped. Huh? Need to get that repaired though. It's gonna serve any good. But I'm already wearing her. Wait, yeah. I'm wearing Bianca's ring. Oh, we can give Teresa a ring. Alright. We're definitely injured. Alright, let's go. Alright. So it looks like it's up this way. Here.
Yeah.
Gosh damn it. This is the first time we ever got stuck on in the bush. But we're here. Here we are.
Jesus, you've led me a merry dance.
What do you want from me?
I want to ask you a couple of questions.
I'll fade out for this.
Why did you run off like that? Where are your cronies? And why did you kill that bandit?
What?
Right, one thing at a time. Why did you run off in such a hurry?
because I was afraid they'd come back and kill me.
Who?
Those bandits, of course.
To get revenge on you for killing their mate?
Killing? Me? I never killed anyone. God is my witness.
I'm looking for your friends. Where are they?
The charcoal burners? They're over at the...
To hell with the charcoal burners. Where are your bandit mates?
They're not my mates. They nearly killed me. I recognized one of them, so I thought they'd come back and...
Recognized? Who was it? Talk!
I don't know his name, only that he's from Ushets and he has a limp.
What can you tell me about him? How do you know him?
I saw him a few times in the tavern in Ushets, playing dice and boozing.
And?
I know he lives in a house on the edge of the village, but that's all I know. I never talked to him.
Why did you kill that bandit?
What? Bandit? I never killed anyone.
This is yours, isn't it? I pulled it from the belly of a dead bandit near the stud farm.
That is mine, but I didn't stab him. That fellow took it from me.
What fellow?
I don't know his name, but he's from Ushets and he has a limp.
He limps and he's from Ushets. That's not much to go on, but I suppose it'll have to do.
It's all I know. I never talked to him.
And now tell me exactly what happened. And don't leave anything out.
That's quite a long story.
Don't worry, I won't get bored.
All right. I woke up in the middle of the night because I needed to go for a piss. So I went out into the dark, same as usual, only there was something there that shouldn't have been. At first I thought it was just a trick of the light, but it wasn't. Then it was too late. They went past, and I thought they must be horse thieves. I would have yelled, only I was afraid they'd kill me. So I waited until they were out of sight, and I started to sneak away. But then...
Then the slaughtering started.
Yes. I thought they'd steal the horses and ride off. That would be bad enough. But then all the killing started, and flames everywhere. Well, it was terrible, like hell itself.
And then?
It seemed some of them didn't like it either. They started squabbling among themselves, and some of them started running back where they came from, right towards me. And I had that thing in my hand, the hoof pick.
So you stabbed the first one in the belly?
No. He ran right into me. He was running fast for a fellow with a limp. He pushed me aside, and I fell on the ground. Then he told me I'd better lie low if I valued my life. And he ran off with the others. I did what he said and hid. Then the rest of the gang ran past.
And then?
Then I waited in case that limping one from Ushits came back. I didn't dare come out until I was sure. I think it was almost light.
What about the others? Was there anything you noticed about them?
I don't know. There might have been maybe 8 of them, and 2 of them were really big. That's all I can remember.
Do you know what they argued about?
I didn't hear everything, but I reckon some of them were only there to steal and wanted no part in the killing.
That sounds terrible. I know exactly how you feel.
If only I yelled. Maybe they...
If you had, you'd most likely be dead. It probably wouldn't have done any good anyway.
But still...
There was nothing you could do. That's all.
All right.
I've heard everything I need to hear, so I'll leave you be.
Wait! What about me? Won't you help me out?
Perhaps I could. What would you like?
I'd like to go back to the stud farm, but those cutthroats who want to kill me are still around. Will you help me?
They're out of the way. I ran into them on my travels.
Really? That's great, but...
What?
I'm afraid to go back to the farm. I ran away, and God knows what they'll think about it all. I don't know if they'll even want to talk to me.
Just try, and you'll see whether they drive you away or not. But if you explain it to them, they're sure to understand.
I suppose you're right. Thank you for your help, and God bless you.
I guess I could have tried it the other way, but I don't know. It would just be another quest, right? I don't really feel like running back and forth a whole bunch. Maybe when we mention it to them at Uzits there, we'll mention that he's on his way. If we can, that is. Anyhow. At least Henry's alive, and the quest is complete.
Yeah.
Man, this really runs good on. Not much for roads. Alright. Very happy with
Yeah.
now it should be an open run straight to the farm. Then we have to go sell our loot, repair our stuff, and have a bath, get our clothes washed, and have a sleep. It's the place. Elk is all right. Oh, look at Sir Radzig. They talk to him first. Hey, Sir Radzig. Hey, buddy.
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
My lord, I managed to find a clue to the whereabouts of the bandits.
Excellent. Bernard already told me what's been happening, but I'd like to hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
The whole story, or just the gist of it, sir?
It's up to you what you consider important.
One of the Neuhoff stable boys, a lad they called Gen-Xer, fled from there and hid out with some charcoal burners. I have to say, there's a lot of them around. I never thought how many forges and ironworks they have to supply.
That's true, but keep to the point.
Oh, yes, sir. I had quite a job finding him. He was well hidden and with good reason. The bandits wanted to kill him because he recognised one of them.
Did he tell you what happened?
He said it wasn't one gang, but two. And one of them took fright when the slaughter started. Seems they were only interested in loot, so they quarrelled with the other lot. Then it came to a skirmish in the woods and one of them was killed. The rest of them scattered.
And did you find out where they went?
All I know is one of them is from Uzits. I know enough about him to be able to track him down.
All right, but those cutthroats must know who he is too, right? And if they want to get revenge on him or silence him, you'd better hope they don't get to him before you. So drop everything and get on his trail. Find out what he knows and then report back to me. I'm going to our encampment at Merhayed to oversee the security of the region.
Yes, sir.
May the Lord watch over you.
Oh, no way! I failed? What? What? What?
Good day to you. What do you need? Take care now.
What? Wait. What? Alright, I'm gonna try something. I don't understand. Could it be that there's no choice but to fail some of these quests depending how you respond to them? Could that really be what's happening? Sometimes I wish I could talk to somebody about things like that. No? It's the only way I know how to answer those questions is trial and error. No? Because I can't go looking it up because I'll run into spoilers. No? And if you know anything about me by now, you know spoilers are not something I like to come across, or while playing a game for the first time. I also don't like following builds, because then it's not my build, it's somebody else's. And some people have a hard time understanding that, I think, about me. Oh, like, especially in Poe. I honestly feel that if I were to say look up a guide, like, you know, look for a person's necromancer build and follow his build, then the character's not mine. It's the author's character, right? So,
Yeah.
why do you want to play somebody else's character rather than the one you made? I'd like to know that answer. That doesn't make sense to me. Honestly.
Yeah.
I don't understand that kind of thought. Tips and stuff like that are fantastic, but, you know, following someone's build, like, without it growing organically, just, I don't know, bizarre. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm Gen X. Maybe younger generation do differently. Oh. If you have any answers on that, let me know. Okay, so I'm gonna skip Radzig. I'm gonna go straight to Bernard this time so we can see what happens.
God be with you.
I talked to Ginger and found out what happened.
Out with it then.
Ginger fled because he recognized one of the raiders. He was afraid they'd come back to silence him.
Well, he was right. They were asking about him. So who did he recognize?
He didn't know his name. Some fellow with a limp from Ujits.
All right. Since you've gone this far, you may as well ask around in Ujits. We've enough to do here in these parts anyway. Sir Radzig will tell you about it. He said to send you to him if you haven't already been.
Uh-huh.
Can you teach me how to defend myself better in combat?
Certainly.
I'm interested in more advanced techniques.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Isn't that quite a lot? Satisfied?
Well, now, a little more and we'll shake on it. Agreed. Now listen up. May the Lord...
So, sorry about you guys having to probably hear this twice.
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
My lord, I managed to find a clue to the whereabouts of the bandits.
Excellent. Fern had already told me what's been happening, but I'd like to hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
The whole story, or just the gist of it, sir?
It's up to you what you consider important.
Let's do just a brief.
Well, in the end, I tracked down the stable boy who fled in fear of his life, and for good reason, too. He put me on the trail of a crofter from Ujit with a limp.
And his name?
The boy didn't know him by name, only by sight. But if I ask around, I'm sure folk will know who limps and keeps peculiar company. Villagers like to gossip.
But what if he's not there? He could have fled, maybe even to Kuttenberg.
If I don't find him in Ujits, I'll ask around. Someone will know something about him.
All right. Better go to Urzhitz then. Find this limping footpad and get the names of the others out of him. They have to face justice for what they did. I want to see them hang. Then bring him to me in Merhoyed, and I'll decide on his fate.
Certainly, sir.
That,
Why choose Merhoyed?
It's somewhat at the centre of events, isn't it? And what's more, there's another stud farm there.
Sir, do you think they're going to try the same thing again?
I shouldn't think so. Everyone will be on the alert now, but the secluded dwellings are more vulnerable. There are few people in them. They're scattered everywhere, and we can't guard them all.
But the bandits won't find much silver in places like that.
There's always a groschen or two, some food and so on. Anyway, how much silver did they get from slaughtering those horses?
True. If they'd stolen them, they could have sold them. Those were fine animals.
Exactly. It's not about the silver. It's about something else.
But what?
Creating fear. Such great terror that you won't even squeak when they come to cut your throat. Never mind raise your hand against them. Fear that will root you to the spot, staring like a rabbit entranced by a stoat, waiting for the death blow to fall. Helpless to do anything about it.
all right.
God be with you.
So there you have it. Well, at least in this instance, maybe we can put a good word in
Good afternoon.
For Gen-Xer.
I'd like to buy a horse.
I'm glad to hear it. We're badly in need of selling some. Have you looked them over?
Not yet.
Then go and have a look in the stables, so you know what you're buying. God bless.
So, yeah, nothing about the boy.
God bless.
Wait, what are these guys? Spurs. Horseshoes. Check that out. They're expensive though. Some of them are 1,000 groschen. This is such a cool game the way they did this. Like, look at, they're literally like living. They're not just teleporting to the next location. That is so awesome. So awesome. I am just enthralled with that part of the game right now. Okay, we need to do what I said earlier. So, let's head home. I'm gonna fast travel. So, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and hit the like button. Uh-oh, what did I do? I didn't mean to hit.
Over here! Where is everyone? Quick!
Shit!
Surround!
Oh,
Get over
no!
Where's you at? Watch out!
Oh my god, did you see how many there were? We're not fighting that many, are you crazy? Jesus Christ, man. I thought there was like, it said a foe, not a damn group of foes. Where are we? Oh, well, look at this. We found something. Right out of the blue. No pun intended. She's wearing a blue dress.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Oh, wow.
God bless.
Okay. So, Amor, charisma, 10 minutes. Build your eyes with visions, but your strengths and prayer increase 5 by 5 for Bane. What is this for? What does it do? Is it a poison? We can't read. Does that make a difference right now? Yeah, we better not do that. But is there no saving concoction stuff? Observer? It's in Padfoot? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. These are recipes. Wait a minute. We're going to be able to do alchemy. We're going to be able to do alchemy. Might as well sell this off just because. What is this? What is this? Oh, but I can't read. Wait, 1 nettle, 2 belladonna, but without knowing the way to do it. Oh, guys. Oh, wow. Should I try? Oh, very hard won't that. The skills won't be enough. Alright. Where's oh yeah, the horse. Holy shit. The horse teleported to us. Okay, let's try fast travel again, but this time we'll try and avoid any fights. Fail. Come on!
Yeah.
We're gonna flee. You're gonna flee because there's just too many of them. Hey bro, don't go that way. Those guys are up there. Yo, don't go that way. Don't go. Well, might die. I don't. Why do the clouds come back though? Not. That's so stupid. Anyway, back at. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go to town. I should have went to town first. We need to get our stuff repaired. Didn't even occur to me. Hell yes. Times. sometimes don't proper. So I do apologize for any repeats that we may have to do. I apologize ahead of time because, you know, open. It's open, it's open, it's open.
My respects to you.
Yeah, whatever.
May the Lord watch over you.
Alright. Okay.
Can we do something about the price?
Well, we can try it.
Try it.
What about this?
It'll take more than that to persuade me.
Sounded angry.
You're flaying me here.
Come now, just a little more and we have a deal. All right, so.
Can I sell stuff off the horse?
Farewell.
Oh. Why didn't this get repaired? Damaged? Or maybe it doesn't get repaired here? Yeah, so we can't sell stuff that's on the horse. Okay. Let's go up to the blacks. Wait, let's go here. Apothecary.
Heavens, lad. You're looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Last time I saw you, I thought you were ready for the priest.
I'm feeling as good as new.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
About that debt.
Here you are.
Thank you.
Let's get that out
I'm
of the way.
glad to see you're a man of honour. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Let's see what he's got. Does he have the snaps? Does. And they're expensive. Holy smokes. 116 each. Gotta be crapping me, right? They only sell for 23. What's that? Small armor or skit? Okay, I don't know what's there. It's too much money. Let's go up to our blacksmith guy. We can make some money at the archery range there. Ringing bell already. Sir Hanish. Oh yeah, we gotta fix words, that's for sure. Oh, come on! No, I didn't mean that. All that's okay. First, let's see if we can fix the axe and stuff. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, I made it worse. I made it worse. Okay, let's how do you know if you're doing it right? Oh, look. Oh, look at that. That worked out well. Okay, let's clean this before I try selling it. It doesn't need any repair, it just needs clean. Then let's fix our new sword. What do you think? I wonder if that sparking there is what we're looking for. Oh, look at that! Beautiful!
God be with you. May the Lord watch over you.
Oh, look it! He repairs that. So much to repair it all? Okay. And then
Farewell.
we'll sell it. Sure. Oh, we're gonna do that. Sell one ring. Else. Oh. Alright, well, it's still not too bad. Let's try haggling.
Let's have
see
a
if we
word
can
about the price.
Squeeze a little bit more out of them.
Sure, why not?
Let's try 230.
Since it's you.
A nice sum. Just lower your demands a little and we'll agree.
15, 220.
See now, I knew we'd come to an agreement.
There. You did well.
Yeah. As soon as we heard the horses whinnying and terror, we all ran. And those cutthroats were waiting for us there and set about trying to kill us all too. It was terrible.
Oh, God.
I'm still shaking at the knees. I don't know how I managed to escape alive. All of a sudden they were gone, and me and Mr. Azora and a few stable boys were left standing in the middle of a bloodbath.
That's dreadful. Thank the Lord you made it out alive.
All the saints were watching over me, but the others...
They're with God now.
Aye, they are. May He have mercy on their souls.
That is so awesome. I'm telling you right now. That is absolutely incredible. They were talking about the Neilhow fucking forest slaughter, man. I don't know if it's unique, but it certainly really adds a layer to the immersion. Now, some of the acting is poor, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
But doesn't take away from the experience whatsoever. In fact, I think the poor acting is actually what makes it feel more realistic. Kind of like awkward. I'm not sure how to put it, but it feels that way. I really like it.
Good evening.
I'd like to order something here.
So, what are you interested in?
Get myself fixed up a bit. Have a bath and get my clothes washed.
That can be arranged, but you'll pay in advance.
Fine. Here it is.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied. May the Lord watch over you.
Okay. Well, I should have paid to get my wound looked after. Didn't even occur to me that I'm still hurt. Well, hopefully sleeping will take care of that. If not, we'll drop in there before we head out on the next mission. Let's see if we can give Teresa the ring or something. Maybe go take her out on a walk.
Look at you, lover boy.
What now? Should we take a walk?
You don't give up, do you? Well, let me think. It's getting too late now. But if you pick me up during the day, I'll be glad to take a walk with you.
As her ladyship commands.
You jester.
I've brought you something.
Hey, lad.
Hi.
Don't you want a little wager on the Rat-Aid tourney?
Oh, Hal. Is this for me? This must have cost you a fortune. But I like it very much, thank you. You really mustn't bring me any more gifts like that, or you'll spoil me.
All right. Wait a minute. I just noticed my food sleep. It's gonna drop so much. Let's eat first. Wait, can't. Should also feed mud. Come here, buddy.
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
We're gonna have to buy some food. Alright, that should be good enough. I read something that you don't want to let your food get a certain point. After so long, you'll end up getting like a buff. I think you don't want it to drop below 50. So that puts us, that should be fine. When we get up, we should be able to eat out of that pot. And then we'll plot the next thing to do. Oh no, bring it back. You know, if I chop a little here, chop a little there, it allows a little bit more to be, in the video. Right, so our nourishment is at 80. Our health is at high. So sleeping did the trick. Come on, buddy.
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this. Good boy. That's my boy. Come along, free.
Didn't eat it. They interrupted him.
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
All right, we have to figure out how to get him to be able to read. Let's have a look at our quest. See if there's anything about that. Wait. Okay. There we go. That's why it's in the same place. All right. Well, let's go. This way? I think so. Yeah. That looks like the right way. Oh no. That up. Isn't it? But I don't see anybody. Okay, I don't know like this, but find out.
What happened to you?
Terrible things, sir, terrible things. God must be punishing me, but I truly don't know what I've done to deserve it. Those devils killed my man and then had their way with me. I gave birth in the woods, like an animal. So I beg here at the roadside. Nothing else is left to me. Be merciful, good sir. Can you help me, sir? A little coin? They drive me from the village, but if I bring a groschen or two to the merchant, he'll surely sell me a little food.
Of course. Here you are.
Thank you, sir. Thank you 100-fold.
I was wrong? Better to be wrong.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah.
Better to be wrong than to be attacked by a whole bunch of bandits at once. Like what almost happened to us during our fast travel. So, must have went on the wrong road, eh? There we go. Path here. How do we get across?
Sucker. It's hellishly deep here.
Look, this looks like shallow. That looks like a hell of a trying stick to the trail for a while. No idea where to go. Have to follow the A, but imagine I'll learn the terrain eventually. I guess if I travel it. I gotta find a shovel still. Okay, I'm lost. Yeah, I am going the complete wrong way.
Yeah.
Oh no, come on. What happened there? Come on. Get up there. You're a horse. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Come on. You're a horse. Sir, you can do it. Come on. Man, I think I was right. Wait, no, look, we made it.
Yeah.
Oh, there was another thing I wanted to mention. If there's like an episode to one of the, if there's like a game episode and that I've forgotten to record or gotten distracted from or whatever, just drop me a note, comment. I'll be sure to record it for you. I just get easily distracted. It's one of the reasons I started the channel. Is I really want to force myself to try and finish games, but I'm still doing what I usually do. And I'm bouncing around a lot. Wait a minute. See all that herbs? Remember what I read in that book about whatever it was? Okay, metal. This is one of the things we need for whatever that was, so let's grab it. I can't remember what the other ingredient was, though. I wonder what the other one was. Don't imagine dandelion has any place in the elk. Poppy might, because poppy is actually opium. Not opium, I mean opiate. But poppies create opiates, which is like fentanyl, morphine, codeine, heroin. It's all the same drug. It's an opiate. Methadone, it's all from poppy. Either synthetic or whatever, but it's still based off of poppy. That's why when the whole drug testing thing, did you ever hear about the people that got fired because they failed drug tests? All those people ate poppy seed bagels, so what that does is give you the same markers as if you were heroin, something like that. And when you have people who don't know anything about drugs giving you drug tests and firing you based on those drug tests, you run into issues like that. Oh, false positives from a thing, they happen constantly. I've been clean for 30 years and I still pop positive pain and but my doctor, he always calls it a false positive. See, the levels really matter. So, like, you can pop positive, but it'd be a weak positive versus, like, a very strong positive. I get tested every time. But I'm almost completely programmed. Oh, this takes a long time.
Yeah.
I decided to start coming down a lot faster. Oh, it's tight. Come on. Kidding me?
Yeah.
So, hopefully now we're on track for our mission here. That must be the place we're looking for. There we are. We found Uzits. So, find out where the limping bandit comes from. What's this, guys? Let's find out. Just did that on its own. That guy looks like a bailiff. Oh yeah. Wait, why has he got not a helmet on? It's always been good showing what they're wearing.
Move along, citizens. Move along. There's nothing to see here.
If that's what you call nothing to see, I'd like to know what something to see looks like.
By the keys of St. Peter, this is all I need. We'll have to send word to Sir Hanush.
That might not be necessary.
Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, in the service of Hanush's Captain Bernard. I'm investigating the attack at Neuhof, and I think this could be related.
Well, I'm the bailiff of Auschwitz. And I say we don't want any of that kind of trouble around here. What makes you think this has anything to do with Neuhof?
One of the folk at the stud farm recognized someone from Auschwitz among the bandits.
We have no bandits or murderers around here.
Really? They say he had a limp?
Shit. Well, allow me to introduce you to Limpy Lubosh. Or all that's left of him.
Sakra. Nothing's ever easy. I'll have to take a look around and ask a few more questions, if that's all right with you.
You can take this mess off my hands and welcome to it. As for what else there is to find out, I don't know. But look and ask all you like.
Wow. We stumbled onto something here, didn't we? We really stepped in it.
Who was Limpy Lubosh?
A poor crofter and a scoundrel. Can't say I'm too surprised what happened to him. He kept company with all sorts of vermin. He was always getting into some kind of trouble. Punch-ups in the tavern and what have you.
How come he limped?
He got that from some villainy or brawl a long time ago.
Has he been up to anything suspicious lately?
I don't know. The last few days he didn't go anywhere. He was home the whole time. But he always kept everyone in the village at arm's length.
Did he have any kith or kin in the village?
None. A loner he was. I don't know the last time I saw him with anyone.
Do you happen to know where he was on the night of the Neuhof raid?
I've no idea. He kept his distance from other folk, so you never knew if he was away or holed up at home.
When did you find the body? And did anyone see anything?
Just now, and nobody saw or heard anything. I don't know how they could gut him like that without someone hearing him scream.
Another thing about Lubosh.
Okay. Alright.
Good health to you.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
Of course. Ask away.
That man Lubosh who was murdered, what was he like?
He was a drunk who was always looking for a fight. Nobody liked him much, but I wouldn't wish an end like that on any man.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Well, now I think of it, I hadn't seen him around for a while. No idea where he was skulking.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
Not a clue.
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
He was a loner. We didn't even have any mates in the tavern.
That's all. Thank you.
Good morning.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
Ask away.
Who was this Lubosh who was murdered?
He was a drunkard and a beast, and lazy too. Idle hands are the devil's tools.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
The only thing seemed suspicious was how a rogue like him suddenly started going to church. Now I see why, of course.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
What do I care about that scoundrel? I was glad he stayed out of my way.
Do you know who Lubosh used to spend time with? Kin or friends?
He was always a loner. Except lately, he started talking to the parish priest, of all people.
There's
That's
a
all.
new tidbit.
Thank you.
Priest.
God bless.
Well, I guess we should go and have a look at this. So, you may not want to look at this. You might want to fast forward, but we're going in here, all right? Go. Okay. I'm warning you, this is gruesome, so, right? Here we go.
Lord above, they did a hell of a job on him. Must have been agony. How come no one heard anything? An inscription in blood. It's a pity I don't know how to read. Looks like they wanted to give someone a warning. But who? And about Lord above, they did a hell of a... What's this? Looks like someone's hit him very hard on the head. Could they have bludgeoned him to death and then gutted him? That would explain why he didn't scream.
Looks like that's all we got. Alright. Let's have, around. see anything. Getting pretty good at that. How much here? Take the Band-Aid. I guess we'll take these. Yeah. Well, we know where we can get it if we yes. Wonder if we can use this place our home. Well. Alright. So, I'm not sure what to do from here, except to go talk to the priest and try to learn to read. So, that.
But up top, the snow was ankle thick. My Agnes has been gone now.
Fast travel point. I think it's important that we get to the reading first.
God be with you.
I'd like to learn to read.
You? You don't look like the makings of a priest or clerk. But why not? I've taught all sorts. Bear in mind, it won't be all that easy. You'll need plenty of time and a few groschen for my trouble.
All right. I don't want to waste time. We can get started. The sooner I master it, the better.
Very well. I will require some groschen from you, though, and set aside at least a couple of days so I can put you through your paces, if indeed time is of the essence.
Here are your groschen.
Then we may as well start.
Kind of curious about
He did
this.
break his vow, but better than to dishonor it here. May he follow his heart. Wake up, lad. It's time we were getting on. So, let's see you read a bit. There's a book here on the table. Try to read it.
Will I manage?
You ought to be able to. It's a simple text. Come back once you've worked your way through it.
One day a country found and yellow and glittering. It up head. Oh, golden goose. Okay.
I've read the book.
Wonderful. So tell me, what have you learned?
There was something about some fellow and a goose.
Ah, well, the main thing is you've managed to read the book. The rest is just practice. Only through a careful reading will you uncover the real meaning of the text. No book is written on a mere whim and without purpose. Like I told you, books are valuable, and the words that you place in them ought to be no less so.
Does that mean that I can read then?
Yes, you have the foundation. Remember, my boy, the pen is mightier than the sword. To fully learn your way around words will take a lot more reading yet. Now we'll move on to the second lesson, which will be much harder. Many books are written in Latin, the language of erudite and religious men. If you really want to be able to read, there's no getting away from Latin. There's a book on the table with some text.
Uh-oh.
Read it and then come back. You need not understand it, but you should master the letters.
I only just managed the fable about the goose, and now you're asking me to tackle Latin.
You're a clever lad. You'll manage.
It's true. What book? This one? What? Did he switch them out? No. What's he talking about? Oh. Read the Latin text. Am I supposed to know what? Am I supposed to remember that? Because there's no frickin' chance in hell. So here's what I'm gonna. My guess is he's going to ask me about the letters or the sentence. I have to pick one. Alright.
I read the page.
So tell me, Distupule, what's written there?
So, I'm also, and looks like the first one. No, it's the second one.
Nullus est liber tam malus, ut non lique parte prosit.
Good heavens! Don't tell me you haven't had lessons before. Excellent. Well, there's nothing more I can teach you. Congratulations. You can go and be ordained right away.
Thank you, Domine. I'm feeling a lot wiser.
Let's go back to limping there and try reading the text. Then we'll find the priest.
Yeah.
I think we need to know the text on the wall.
Yeah.
Hey, gruesomeness again.
Judas. Looks like this is meant to be a warning. But for who? And why? Maybe the gang had a falling out. But a bandit who knows how to write isn't something you see every day.
That's for sure.
That's a good boy. That's my boy.
All right, and that brings this episode to an end. So you'll want to subscribe, turn on notifications so you'll know when the next release is. that, why don't you hit the like button? And as always, if you got any tips, tricks for name calling you want to do, drop that in the comments as well. In the description, you'll find a link where you can donate to the channel financially through PayPal. And yeah, thank you for watching. Have yourselves a wonderful day, and be sure to join me next time. Bye, guys.